you could get access to this version for free. All YouTube videos have 11 characters at the end of their URL, represented in this example by 11 X's. There are 11 characters hidden on this video explaining how to participate in the giveaway. You will collect them to form a link. But don't worry, there will be multiple winners. It will be available until the 1st of January. Hello everyone, and welcome to a special video. This video will contain some information about the current state of the Female Titan update development. I will be showcasing the contents of the Female Titan Beta number 4, which will be available on Patreon, Ko-Fi on the 25th of December. You will be able to get access to this version as well through the giveaway. And my intentions, as you will see later, is to keep updating this Beta number 4 until it's in a very good playable state, specifically talking about the Attack Titan Berserk passive. Anyway, it's a quick video. I'm trying to set up as quick as possible, so let's just dive into it. Okay, so first of all, we have the new quick actions that essentially allows us to have this specialized keybind to open a medium that allows us to, well, realize quick actions without the needing of making external interfaces, items, etc. Just a very easy way of handling the information. So if I press G, we have access to this menu, which obviously everything that I'm showing here is still work in progress. Again, I just wanted to record this quickly and, well, make a quick update on how the things are at the moment. For now, we have the profile and the Titan button. So these buttons essentially have access to more menus that allows us to make actions as humans, like for example Scream human form, double regeneration as a Titan shifter. So this is, for example, you are Titan shifter, you know that, to start making some steam out of your body, which could be inconvenient if you want to keep your secret with your friends. We also have the toggle hardening, a mechanic very interesting that we'll see later. And finally, a byte hand to transform. All of these texts are on white, but this one is on blue. And this is because all the text that we see on blue represents features that haven't been added at the moment. All of these are already implemented. Maybe you need I'll require some polish or text explanatory text, but this one, well, I haven't even begun to implement, but the idea is to have it on the final version as well. Okay, so we can continue with the next section, which is meant to be here. So we have a couple of villagers, and we have a pet, which we can set our spawn point and start respawning. So I've just respawned, and as you can see, my height has changed a bit. I'm just going to do it again, and as you can see, it's changing. Every time I respawn, my size should be random. And this is working according to a new mechanic that I've been working on, which is genes. This depends on essentially the parents you had. It also, it could be random. For example, as I was showcasing just a few seconds ago. If you respawn randomly, you get random genes. If you respawn from your parents, you get genes accordingly to, well, a probability of what genes your parents had. So if your parents were very tall, it's very likely that you get similar genes. That's very interesting. Well, this changes a bit of things. So for example, it changes the way that the stream works. As you can see, the pitch changes. So we have here a female titan, the female titan that we all love. And to explain this, we need to go into the next section. Alright, I think this is a good point to mention that I'm reporting this unscripted, so pardon my bad English, bad grammar, bad vocabulary. I promise I'm doing my best, but, well, it is what it is. Anyways, I want to showcase the movements. I'm using Solar Surfing's mod just for showcase purposes, but here we are, we have 4 abilities at the moment. We have the passive, which is very interesting, and we will talk about that a bit later. For now, let's just focus on the bite ability. Very similar, the same for all the other shifters. We have the bite and we have the roar. Very nice. All the sound effects made by Hope, all animations made by Flow and Dr. X. Very talented people, very easy to work as well. We have 3 abilities at the moment, as I mentioned. The idea with the female Titan is that you combo with the 2 ability and the 4th ability. The female Titan is a Titan that doesn't have that much HP compared to the Attack Titan or the Armor Titan. She has a higher skill room, but at the same time you are more fragile. So let's just make a quick combo example. So we use this ability, we have a kick. As you can see, the cooldown is quite big, so we cannot use this ability again. If we use it again, we have another big cooldown, but if we combine it with the offensive agility, this ability gets reset. So as I mentioned, the idea is to go back and forth, running, in order to combo, as you can see. We also have the offensive agility, which dashes in the direction you are moving. Very nice. And we also have the red breach of Dick directly referenced from the admin. We get cover, and if we get hit from this stake, we just make a counter attack, essentially. Now let's wait for cooldown, and as you saw, the female Titan deals a significantly amount of damage with the kick. That should be the abilities. There's one missing, what I'm not going to talk today. But as for beta number 4 and the current state of the female Titan, this is what she has right now. And right, we can continue. As humans, oh, look at that, we have Titan marks. Okay, that was convenient, since that was precisely the next topic I wanted to mention. We now have Titan marks for all the shifters, all different. I think this one is Colossal, for example. This should be a tag, Beast, Armored, Jaw. All of them are different. I'm thinking on adding another config related to this stuff, but essentially the way it works is that when you can shift from a Titan shifter, you get them out. You are not able to remove them, and after some tagging, they evaporate. Okay, let's continue with probably the reason this version has taken so long. The most complex feature Shingeki no Craft has currently. I had to rewrite the entire core, the entire shifter score system in order to implement this. So as you can see, we have different colors, different types of trenches. Well, essentially the reasons for this is that now each shifter has a passive that can be inherited and can be even extracted with a shrinker. Let me explain how this works with these beautiful heads. As you can see, we have here the regular Attack Titan head. Nothing out of the ordinary. Maybe the model has changed a bit, if you can notice. Now it has a different style. Then we have here, what's happening here? Well, let me present you the Steel Jaw Titan passive for the Attack Titan. As you can see, only half of the head has a mask. And well, in this state, the Attack Titan receives more damage on its spike. Then we have the Awaken Jaws Titan passive applied to Attack Titan. And in this state, the Attack Titan gets another passive. Essentially, you can break hardening whilst having the damage applied from the previous seal version. That's how it works. So the idea is to have this for all the shifters. So all the shifters, as you can imagine, that took quite a lot of time. Something similar happens with the hardening, as you can see on this model I have behind me. It has the head of the Jaw Titan applied, it has hardening, and it has also the passive, the new passive for the Attack Titan Berserk. And yes, this is visual and it's a change that my intention is to apply for all the shifters. And finally, well, as you can see, well, the image on the state and set to of this model, we have the Attack Titan passive plus the sealed Jaw passive. In this case, I decided to go with the sealed instead of the awakened in order so you can see the marks of the Berserk, but it should work with the full head model as well. Okay, so explaining how the sealed awakened passive works, It's, I think, a bit out of the scope of this video. As I mentioned, I want to make something very quick in order to adjust to my current schedule. But as you can see, it looks very nice. I love it. It glows on the night. Yeah, it's awesome. What can I say? Anyways, moving to the latest. So we have the work in progress sound. These are some features that are not finished. That are essentially what I'm missing to call this version finished. So let's begin with the Solder 84. We have here the model. It's already been added to the creative inventory. We can call it with the API function. Ignore the missing texture. We have it here. There we go. Nice. It's implemented in-game, but there is no mention on it on the crafting. It does have a crafting, but I haven't properly implemented into the book. So, well, in order to see the crafting, you would have to essentially look for the files, and well, that's obviously not ideal. We also have here something I've been working on, which is the stick grenade. As you can see, are some things related to Mali. I have the stick grenade, I have some ideas for the poisoned gas, well, other things I'm working on. Here's how the model looks on my hand. Very nice, very good. Finally, I have a list here, a to-do list of all the things I want to implement for having the full update done. So we have for the Berserk at the moment only the Attack Titan model has been done, but my intention with the beta number 4, which again I'm releasing on Patreon, Ko-Fi, Discord, I'll be updating this version with all the Berserk variants, because well, my intention was to having this ready for December, but life got me and it was, yeah, it couldn't be possible. But yeah, if you get the post, if you get the version, and you want to play it, just send me a DM on Discord and I'll be able to, and I'll do my best to send you the newest one. And finally, I'm planning a latest beta, which will include the poison gas, stick grenade, surprise feature that I'm not listing here. And well, all the correctly balanced, because right now everything is super broken, correctly balanced, bugs, etc. And yeah, and well, latest thinking. To finish up this list, we have the female Titan music list, which I have been working on for quite some months. And obviously I have to write the script, record, yeah, essentially make the female Titan cinematic. Having all of this in consideration, I would say that the version should be ready between January and February, but don't take my word. It's going to be hard. So yeah, taking into consideration what I'm missing, it seems like the version should be pretty much done. But there's a small inconvenience, which I haven't mentioned until now, and this is essentially the reason why this version has taken so long. I know the mechanics are great, I'm very proud of them, all of them. But there's no reality that, well, I mentioned some months ago. Lately, I haven't been able to work as I would like to on Shingeki no Craft. Well, I talk a bit more about this in one of my latest videos. It's getting difficult finding time for doing this, which again, it's a project made by passion and love. I mentioned it thousands of times, but that is just how it is. I'm currently more focused on my professional life, and things are happening, things that are crazy, that I never thought, at least in a short term, I would believe. And I'm very excited about it, but well, obviously the expense here is my time. And even though I have looked for help, like on the animation department, sound effects, moderation, even, well, the reality is that it's just not enough right now. I'm only able to work on weekends, as you've seen on my recent lives, but it's a mixed feelings, strange situation. I basically don't want to release this unpolished, but it's just being difficult. It's just been difficult. Anyways, that's a little bittersweet, I know, but I think that this video was necessary, just for being transparent with you about the current situation, and well, my personal situation as well. I think that's it for this video. I hope you would like it, and I wish you the best for you and your beloved ones on these holidays. So remember, the giveaway ends on the 1st of January. Until that day, I will be checking random comments, selecting people, and well, just make sure to comment on that video. It's not required on this one, that's important. It has to be on that secret video. Anyways, take care everyone. I thank you for being so patient with me. So long!